Welcome to Big Ink, everyone. Remember, this is the time to turn your cameras on and mute your microphone. Big Ink is an industry leader in production. Chances are you've got more of our products in your home than you realize. We're more than a company, we're a family, and we're all stronger together. My name is Big Ink Employee 56235A. And here at Big Ink, we're so excited to see your bright and shining smiles. Especially you, Stephen Miller. I don't even know what you are. A banana, a chicken, who knows? But we're happy to have you here. Big Ink is looking for brave friends who are fearless, driven, and eager to take personal risks. If you have nothing left to lose and everything to gain, we want you. Now, we only have a short amount of time together, so let's make every moment magical. If you have any questions, be sure to write them down and send them to us later at hello@bigink.business! Today, we'll be going through a few activities perfectly engineered by Big Ink psychologists to analyze your individual personalities. I'm looking at you, Luke. You look like you don't have one, so this should be interesting. We're going to test your competency in a few different ways. And by the end of these 20 minutes, we'll know exactly if you're a perfect fit for the Big Ink family. We'll be asking the group a few questions to start, then move to an individual assessment. Please answer to your best ability, as we will be paying close attention to every detail. So again, keep your camera on and mic muted until we call you by name. While we can't share how we're scoring your points, we can share that we will be deducting points for any filler words like or ah, blurred backgrounds, looking at you, Stephen Miller, hats, or anything that obscures your face, as well as pets that wander into the frame. Once we're done with the question portion, we'll enjoy a little goodbye celebration. Congratulations on being here. Now let's get down to business. We're going to start by asking you a few short questions. We need you to answer all truthfully and accurately. David, I know that will be difficult for you since you look like a liar. Please type your answers in the chat. Please disregard other candidates' answers in the chat. That's right, Josh, no cheating. These will be rapid fire, so please answer with as few words as possible. We will be counting how many words it takes to answer. All right, question number 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you with signing documents before reading them? Given the numbers 1 to 1,000, what is the minimum number of guesses needed to find a specific number? If you are given the hint, higher or lower for each guess you make. How many balloons would fit in the room I'm in? Yellow is over here. Blue is over there. Where are you? If you were to walk past a coworker in the office, trip, and they were to accidentally stab you with their Uniball Jetstream 101 ballpoint pen, where would you prefer to get stabbed? Sean Miller, please come off your microphone and let me know why you chose the aorta.
Just to end the misery quickly.
Just to end the misery quickly. Well, don't know if you're in the right place. BiG Inc. guarantees a life of misery. Well done on your answer, though. That's going to be plus 17 opossums. Great work, everyone. Now we're going to be moving on to a speed round. I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to use your human arms to answer. If your answer is yes, put your arms around your head like this. If your answer is no, put your arms across your face like this. Let's all give it a try. Yes. No. Well done. Question number 1. Have you ever had your NFT or crypto stolen from you by hackers? Do you spend more than 5 hours on Twitter a day? Whoa. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I knew we had some bird lovers in the house. Do you pay creator royalties? Oh, we also have some artists here. Do you tip your Uber drivers? Not real artists. You have money. Are you currently under the influence of drugs at the time of this interview, prescribed or recreational? Well done. Have you ever been canceled? Jason, please unmute your microphone and to explain to us how you were canceled.
Well, some people just can't handle the truth. Let's just put it that way.
Some people just can't handle the truth. I'm sure you've spent lots of time in your life in HR. Well done, Jason. That's going to be 13 question marks. All right, everyone. Well done. We're now going to be moving on to the next portion of the interview where we ask each of you a few questions individually. Feel free to get personal. We want to know exactly who you are. When I call your name, unmute your mic, answer promptly, and wait for any follow-up questions. Once directed, mute your mic and leave your camera on. Remember, we are always watching. Oh, and we will be paying attention to how your mouth moves, okay? All right, question number 1. Josh, synergy is an acronym. What does it stand for?
So you never eat red, green, elephant. Yes.
Well done, Josh. You didn't even spell synergy correct. That's going to be plus 13 zebras.
Thank
Sean,
you.
how many moonbirds does it take to get to the middle of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
0.
0. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Well done. Jason, how long after Farouk shills a project should you wait before dumping?
No comment.
No comment. Stephen, you died. What's on your tombstone?
Tried really, really good.
Tried really, really good. Well done. David, describe your ideal handshake, including length, pressure, palm temperature, and moisture level.
Oh wow, that's a lot. I would say you have to match pressure, you don't want to have like a super limp handshake like Beeple. His handshake's the absolute fucking worst. And you don't want to squeeze the fuck out of the person that you're shaking their hand either. And your palms should not be overly moist.
Well done. You're right about Beeple. Everyone knows that his handshake is limp. What a dick. All right. Luke, how do you spell the word indict?
INDITE.
Well done. Josh, your JPEGs are sentient. Which one would you ask the meaning of life?
Azuki.
And what do you think Azuki would say?
42.
42. Excellent answer. That's going to be plus 37 dolphins. Uh-oh. Jason, a colleague started Twitter beef with you. How would you resolve it while getting the other person sent to HR?
Well, I would call in favors from several of my more influential friends in the Twitter sphere and have them annihilate that person.
Excellent. We love a favor in this business. Well done. Stephen, I think this might be a difficult question for you to answer given the fact you're a banana. But if you were a vegetable, which one would you be and why would you run for office?
Well, I would probably be broccoli, but that's only because it's a very, very full head, and most politicians have a very full head. So I think that would get me elected.
Great answer, Stephen. Big heads with deep roots. That's what we love to see. David, you're responsible for the next obscure derivative. What 3 projects do you combine and why? For example, oddity, dick butt, Clonex.
Mutant cats, because they're fucking terrible and I got wrecked on them. Let's see. Let's throw I don't know. This is really hard. Let's throw an Azuki in there, and then I love let's do Invisible Friends because I appreciate the animated pieces. So yeah, let's go with that.
Well done. Fitting that you would choose Invisible Friends, David, considering you look like someone who doesn't have any. All right. Sean, same question. You're responsible for the next obscure derivative. What 3 projects do you combine and why?
I'm going to take an X copy, a mutant ape, and a Kaju King.
Excellent. And why did you choose those 3?
I chose those 3 because I think they're the most significant in the Web3 space during this bear, and they represent all the great things that are happening, as well as a reflection of all the wreckedness that's going on.
Excellent answer. Well done. You just acquired a cannon of confetti. Wreck it. Luke, what is the home address of your favorite lazy penguin and when can we contact it? Oh, we can't hear you, Luke.
123 Main Street. And you can contact them whenever you want because they're always in their basement.
Excellent. Well done. Ah, Jason, here comes the bus. Who in this chat would you throw underneath it and why?
I would say Stephen Miller, and here's why. Because then I would get to watch the bus slide all over the road.
Who doesn't like a slippery bus? Well done. Stephen Miller, have you ever been investigated by a federal agency? For example, the FBI, SEC, ATF, NSA, USDA, DOE, etc., etc.?
Only investigated 69 times by the WTF ATC, but I don't like to talk about each of those instances individually, just that all of them were overwhelming.
Well done. We salute you. Josh, you got to work and had 6,900 unread emails. What would you do? Caveat, you are not allowed to delete the emails.
Drink a big cup of coffee, and then I would read them all.
Wow, that sure is dedication. We're going to go ahead and subtract some points for you. That's going to be negative 37 acorns. David, what is the most money you've spent on a JPEG?
$50,000 on one of Pac's, it's a Matter token. So it was like a massive 133, and then I sold it last week for $1,000.
Well done. You seem like you are very good at this.
I'm so good.
Stephen, if you could only communicate through dance for the rest of your life, which dance style would you choose and why?
Interpretive, because life really is full of meaning, but it's up to the individual to interpret it.
Well done. Josh, same question. If you could only communicate through dance for the rest of your life, what dance style would you choose and why? Well, I don't know if you all speak dance, but that sure rang loud and clear to me. Well done, Josh. You're going to be awarded 13 pirouettes. Luke, if you could trade lives with any NFT founder for a day, who would it be and why? Oh, you're on mute again, Luke.
Vagabond, because he figured out how to make the most of a shitty situation and no one still has to know his name.
Excellent. Vagabond. Jason, how would you find the most frequent word in a book?
I would Google what's the most frequent word in the book.
Well done. David, what is a book or film you tell people you've read or seen but actually haven't?
I can't say that I do that. I'm sorry.
Oh, well done. Thank you for lying. All right. Sean, same question.
Oh man, I'm gonna lie too. I don't do that.
Oh, no one wants to come clean about what movies or books they lie about. This is our tightest competition for the interview ever. Cock-a-doodle-doo. That being said, we're going to now finish with a celebration by reading the Big Ink party lyrics. This is compulsory and participation is mandatory if you wish to move forward in the interview process. In just a moment, you will all unmute your microphones, and after I say each statement, you're going to say, "I do so swear," to show your party spirit and in no way to agree to the legal terms necessary to prevent social collapse. Are we ready? Well done. Once again, after I read the statement, you're going to say the words, "I do so swear." I, being of sound mind, more or less, and of my own free will, if there is such a thing, do hereby avow and affirm that I will adhere to the big credo of Big Inc.
I do so
I do so swear.
I do so swear.
There is only one mart, and that mart is Big Inc. There is only one day, and that day is today.
I do
I
so
do
swear.
so
So
swear.
swear.
I do so swear.
Today, I will dedicate my effort, my time, my energy, and my life to Big Inc. forever and ever.
I do
I
so
do
swear.
so swear.
Well done, everyone. Now, please repeat after me the following statement in verbatim. But before that, go ahead and put your hand on your heart and hope to die. I hereby absolve Big Inc. and its subsidiaries of any wrongdoing or responsibility.
I hereby
Hereby absolve Big Inc. and its subsidiaries of any wrongdoing or
any
responsibility.
responsibility.
In the inevitable event of my injury, illness, financial loss, psychiatric collapse,
In the
In the
inevitable
inevitable event of my injury, illness, financial loss,
psychiatric
Financial loss, psychiatric collapse.
being crushed by the mail sorting machine, falling out of a window, or being eaten by the thing that lives in the boiler room.
being
being crushed by the mail sorting machine, falling out of the window, and or being eaten by the thing that lives in the boiler room.
Lives in the
The thing
boiler
that
room.
lives in the boiler room.
Amen.
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 Thank you so much for attending today's Big Inc. group interview. You may now mute your microphones. It was wonderful meeting all of you, and regardless of what happens next, Big Inc. thanks you for donating your time and human energy to this vital cultural experiment. Big Inc. will get back to you about your application within 1 business year. Be sure to visit Big Inc.'s commissary for a free sample of our new plain, non-fat toothpaste flavor. Have a great day.